everyone. Welcome back to Future Scot Friday. Unfortunately, this is our season finale. Maybe the network will pick us up for a season 2. I don't know about you, Nor. I'd love to come back. But we've enjoyed our time. It's been a crazy ride. And don't forget, I'm your host, Danny.
And I'm your other host, Nor. Today, we have a very special guest, and that is our technical producer, Ellie.
What's going on, Ellie?
Hey. Hello. Welcome to this side of the show. We're excited to have you in front of the camera with us. So can you just start by talking a little bit about yourself and how you're involved in Future Scot Friday and its production?
I edit all of the videos and work with Kate, who's behind the camera today, and making sure that the show goes off without a hitch every week.
Well, I know that we're very appreciative of you because you do all the work that no one sees, and without you, there is no Future Scot Friday. So thank you for that. And obviously, you're involved in Future Scot Friday, but what else are you involved in on campus?
At Alma, I'm involved in a sorority, Gamma Phi Beta, so I obviously know all of you guys through Greek life. I've been involved with the Alma swim team. I did that for 2 years before really getting serious about my media degree, so I did things in my degree that didn't allow me to swim anymore, but I did that for 2 years, and I absolutely love the team. I also was an RA for a year, and I learned a lot about myself and what I didn't want to do. So I did come back, but I love the people that I met when I was an RA, and I have mad props for them. And I kind of cultivated my NMS degree my junior year, and that's when I ended up going to DC and started really getting serious about filmmaking, which kind of led me to applying for this job going into my senior year.
But I'm glad you applied and that you figured out what you wanted to do.
Of course, get to hang out with us for like an hour every week.
I know it's the highlight of your week.
It's the best, for sure. So can you talk a little bit about what made you decide to come to Alma?
Yeah, so I'm a little bit of a unique position because I'm from out of state. I live in Minneapolis, Minnesota, and I was visiting my cabin in Michigan while I was on the college hunt, and decided that I loved Michigan and I wanted to look at some schools there. And we came across this really obscure name, Alma, and my mom kind of looked into it and goes, "Their school colors are plaid." And I go, that's what I want to go look at. So completely off of just what you can find on Google, I decided to come tour. And Katie Yorchuk was my admissions rep and sold me. Like, literally walked into her office. She said hello, and I was like, all right, this is my home.
That's crazy. I don't know. It's always interesting, like, hearing about the out-of-state students, especially, like, the farther ones, too. I'm like, how the heck did you hear about Alma, Michigan? And yours is literally because of vacationing.
And it was interesting, too, because I had never heard of Alma before, but I came home from my freshman year, and I was at a little pizza shop here in Minneapolis, and I was wearing an Alma Greek Life shirt, and this woman came up to me and goes, "Oh, my gosh, like, I was in Greek Life at Alma. I was in this sorority that's not there anymore, Alpha Theta, and Alpha Theta became my sorority, Gamma Phi, so we're like this." Anyone that goes to Alma from out of state is lucky. We're lucky that we found Alma because it's just a really great place to connect.
So, Ellie, you talked a little bit earlier about going to DC, and could you just talk a little bit more about the Washington Media Institute?
Yeah, so first of all, WMI, I know we've talked about it with some other guests as well, but I'm just going to break it down really quick for anyone that's interested. I'll have my contact info linked here as I'm talking about it in case anyone's interested, any future Scots. But WMI is a program that's partnered with Alma. Dr. Calamati and stuff have a really good relationship with the two people that run WMI. And so we're able to get Alma students in there, and what we do there is amazing. We have class 2 nights a week and then all day Friday, no matter where you are. In terms of the whole media scale, the Institute does a really good job of making sure that you are learning within your interests. So along with all of class that you have, you're also working in an internship, and you do that Monday through Thursday from 9 to 5. And there you're getting hands-on experience with the company of your choosing. So I personally was in Long Story Short Media, and that is where we did video production with big name companies and big name people. a WMI alum who also had the internship I had now works at ABC News, and we have a really close relationship. So that's just, I'm very thankful for that. As well as a bunch of other alumni that are currently working on their freelance video and that kind of stuff. So that came out of just my internship. But my classmates also had internships at SiriusXM. Someone had at Voice of America. One of my really close friends from DC was an intern at the Capitol for a congressman and was able to become their crisis PR person. So that was really interesting. And then one of my friends was able to create an entire documentary on a high school football team who had lost one of their teammates in a shooting. And he is, because of that documentary, was hired at a news station as their anchor newsman. So there's a lot of things out of WMI, and you are so challenged, but in such a positive environment that people are able to thrive.
That's such a good one, a resume builder, but just a connections builder. And in today's world, a lot of times it's who you know, and that's going to help you get into that industry and make your dreams come true. So I'm really happy for you that you got to do that. And I love hearing about it because that's so cool. And then obviously it's no secret that you're graduating, I think, in like 9 days.
Thanks for the countdown, Danny.
So I'm going to ask the question that a lot of people, they're like kind of sometimes terrified to answer, but what's next after Alma?
Yeah. There's a lot that I want to do. And I think that I'm confident in not knowing exactly what I'm doing because I have a few different things on my plate. But my senior project was creating a body positivity fitness program. So, girls with average bodies, should be able to become social media influencers if they want to. And so I created this basically YouTube channel, Instagram, whole package for women to see kind of what it's like to have an average body and still be a fitness influencer. So working out is a big passion of mine. And I want to continue working on that, but also building my YouTube channel. Hopefully making some money off of that, but if not, no big deal. It's just kind of like a fun project to have. I am applying for several jobs out in DC. When I was at WMI, I fell in love with it. So if anybody watching this lives in DC and has a job.
It's a cool city. I definitely understand.
So that brings us to about the end of our episode. You know what's next, though.
You already know.
We don't have to explain it, to edit it every week. You know how it goes.
Let's jump into it, Ellie.
Kicking it off. Stack or Dow?
Dow, for sure.
Starbucks or Highland Blush?
Starbucks.
Highland chicken or popcorn chicken?
Highland chicken all the way.
Rec center or weight room?
Weight room.
Bagpipes or Highland dance?
Bagpipes.
Football game or basketball game?
Oh, football, for sure.
Serendipity or Cold Stone?
Serendipity.
Galveston or Brusky?
Brusky, all the way.
Yeah.
And I'm sure you know the last one. Pizza One or Pizza Sam?
Pizza Sam's. It's
yes.
All right, I'm rounding this. One said Pizza One. No.
Let's go.
But munch money, guys.
We don't need it.
Who cares about the munch?
We've been waiting all year for this. Yes, this may be the season finale, but I believe we're gonna have a bloopers episode the next week, right?
The content I have, the Danny section, is in itself beautiful. But yes, I will be putting that together at the end of the bloopers. I'm gonna have a tally of every this or that our guests have put on. Mine were the correct answers. That's what we were going by, but we will tally up everybody's answers and give you the final next week.
I'm definitely curious to see the totals, but thank you so much for joining us. I mean, obviously you've always joined us, but you got to be on camera today. So thank you so much and best of luck in your future endeavors.
It was great to see you, Ellie.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you all for joining us on our Future Scot Friday adventure, and we hope to see you on campus soon.
I don't want to do it, guys, but I have to. This could be the last time.
Go Scots.
If we don't get picked up for a season 2, don't forget, it's a great day to be a Scot.